tragedies and set our spirits free. Together we can bring back home the ones who've lost and give them love, and give them love. They can try to bring us down, but we know we're much too proud to lose faith. We have what it
Alright, this is the first. No, the last match of the round 1 upper bracket. After this, we can move on to the low bracket, which starts tomorrow, I think, and then we can progress from there. Of course, we're in Clubhouse. Next map will be Oregon, and then the decider is Villa. Of course, if we get to Villa, but we'll have to see. Default bands coming in, of course. We're going to see Thatcher. So ProZ are going to be banning Monty. So Monty can be well utilised, especially for CCTV if you're going for a rafter stake, as well as going that main wall. Then Monty can be the head of that push, pushing up the rafters. But so I can understand the ban, and then now what am I? Of course, with the new season, Wamai only now has 4 magnets, and he no longer has a shield, so he's not as strong as he was, but he can still be a nuisance. And then finally, he's going to be Malusi. Echo Band, yes? No. I wonder if they know about the,
I love how he said it after we went in.
0, yes. Okay, we're going to see Cyphered Enigma on the defense first. They're going to Church and Arsenal. And they're going to be bringing some very default operators, and the lack of the CyE, it seems like they're going to be going for an impact trick. They may have to. We're going to. Oh, but there it is. The CyE gets brought out instead of the bandit. And now they can impact trick.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
From
as
their
many
lineup,
bombs
it
as they
doesn't
can.
seem like they're going to be too heavy on the roam. I think Freckles maybe roaming, but other than that, I don't think they're going to really have too much emphasis on having a roam. I think there is a chance Spotty might roam as well, but
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
I'm not too sure. And of course, there's been a lot of changes when the season started. Of course, now Jaeger, of course, his ADSs are now unlimited, well, with their charges, but they have to cool down after every 10 seconds.
10 seconds to
they
go.
catch a new projectile. Echo's not inflatable.
5
Echo's
seconds
drones are
left
no longer
before
invisible when
insertion.
someone's on them. They are quieter, and Echo
Attackers
has got
are
a
moving
shield.
out to locate a bomb
Instead
and
of
defuse
Lamai.
it.
Valkyrie lost her shield. Doku grenade, 0 lost grenades. There's a lot of things that have happened this season, but a lot of those are worth mentioning, but quite a few just not so much, like, especially the 0 change, because of course 0 is not really allowed to be played just yet. Oh, and here we go, Prozium already taking control of Strip, and now they're moving up through Billiards and soon converge onto that bar, and there we go, Jeff already taken bar control. Like I said, they wouldn't have many people in the room, and there you go, they have no one. Now, the attackers, Prozium are just going to have an easy time taking control of most of the map. It's just actually pushing the sniper that's going to be really difficult for them. Of course, they don't have Hibana. They have a Maverick, so they can use Maverick to get hatches open, but it'll be significantly more difficult than if you had a Hibana.
Setting a sequential breach.
All the defenders just holding some tight angles. Yep.
Bomb located by
Hatch has
attackers.
now been opened, which gives them one entrance point, which isn't as set as theirs.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Ready to torch.
Plus, they're still going to have to try open up more angles. They still have that Thermite, of course, who can try get the hatch open, but more likely than not, it will get impact fixed. Yeah, that Maisha is waiting. Oh, he
Attackers have
misses.
recovered their
The hatch gets
diffuser.
opened.
The attacker's bomb diffuser.
I actually believe the flashbang hit the impact grenade in midair.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, the first bit came in as Cold Cobra got taken down by Frapples, and then Spotty pushes up as Sigma got on his drone, and he got taken out as well. The attackers have so many ways to enter sight, but they are in the deficit. Spike gets a refrag onto Phil.
Reloading! Cover me!
Still a minute left. They have all the time in the world at the minute, and a second comes in for Spike as he takes down Bikers.
Frag out.
Attackers,
They have the Frapples on the Jaeger holding that tight angle from blue. He misses the shots. He
attackers
goes
dropped the
big round,
diffuser.
but he has a player on either side. It seems to be. I know
Attackers
he doesn't.
recovered the bomb
He's just,
diffuser.
a bit anxious. I think most, if not all players are, all players are from the motor side. It seems like, oh, Spotty's there. They were gonna try run into sight. Will he find a third? No. The glorified 2v2, of course, because that C is injured, but there we go. Cameron finds the final pick. And, well, the first round goes to Enigma. I have to commemorate ProZ for just how fast they took control of the map. Of course, there weren't any roamers, but it just seems like they were very quick on droning everything out and having a player to clear it as well at the same time. Of course, yeah, like I said, they had no roamers, but they worked quite quick.
Yeah, the speed they were taking control there was very like fast, but I feel like they were pushing a bit too fast. And
Yeah.
like they might have known that there's no one actually roaming, but it's still a dangerous thing to just immediately push in without even like really taking the time to make sure everything's safe.
Also, it seemed like they wanted to go for an execute a bit too early. Like, there was still like a minute 30 when that first player died, and he was on his own in blue. Like, they
Attackers
still had
need to
plenty
locate
of
and
time to
defuse
set it
as
up
many bombs as they can.
before they went for the execute book. Unfold that way. Now, Cypher Enigma going to CCTV cache. They're going to be bringing quite a relatively default lineup. Of course, bring that cage once again because they want to keep those close. ProZ have a Maverick, and of course, if Cold Cobra's a relatively decent Maverick, then he should be able to make quick work of that wall. Maverick trick it, and then Sledge or Sophia
5 seconds left.
just open it up with any of their utility.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse
Nice
it.
flank drones, or just drones that watch things just being set up by the attackers. Like you got that one in lounge, especially. Could potentially just give attackers info if any defender tries to flank.
Worrying about grenades now. Sequence activated. Toxin set.
Sigma's already droning out
Attackers have
the
located a bomb.
garage. Location on the Kaid. I don't think the Kaid saw the drone. And now all the walls below that Kaid are just getting demolished. Mr. Bike is going to be in a very difficult situation very soon. The Sophia stun comes out and the grenades follow, but he gets caught by the ADS. But now the ADS is on tactic cooldown, so the other ADS, the other grenades can come in. Doesn't take him out, however. He's still on
The
full
attacker's
HP.
bomb
It's
diffuser has been dropped.
Drone up.
Attackers
Now
recovered
that
the bomb
ADS is back
diffuser.
online. Walls around him are open though, and he's got so many players around him. He's gonna go for that drone, but
Swapping mag!
so many missed shots from both parties there. Cameron is still down. So they're not giving up on trying to clear him out. You do have the agent below who could possibly take him out if he goes to re-pick to the left a little bit more. But we'll have to see.
Prepping needle. Tango
Sigma's just
located.
waiting until he sees his head so he can take him off and then take control of Rappers. Nothing's happened just yet though. Last round's waited as well. Break comes in. Mr. Bikers almost gets taken down, but he takes out Sigma. That ace is dead below. And it still seems like, I don't think the wall is still open. Jeff finds a refrag onto Mr. Bikers. Still a minute 20 left. Oh, the wall did get open, my bad. Of course. Look at that. You have Noctec Field just really close. I think he's on the other side of that door, just, yeah, hugging that left wall, waiting.
Hot toxic bags in position!
Be able to see now on the wall with his thermite charge, which will give them an easy entrance point into sight. Spike finds a pick on Scamron. A little bit of damage dealt to be able to see as he breathes in a few of those toxic fumes. Spike gets injured by Phil. And the plant's going down. Jeff finds a pick onto Freckles.
Drop the
Fred comes
diffuser.
out. Spotty takes down one. He also stops the plant. So it's a glorified 2v2, of course, now, because Spike's injured. All Cobra. All
Attackers
alone,
recovered
basically,
the
unless he revives his
A
teammate.
bomb has been located.
You still have Spotty playing below, waiting to stop that plant. And Noctek Phil quite close by as well. He knows where he's coming from.
15
He's gonna
seconds
decide
to
to
go.
plant. Now he falls off, but the swing comes in, and he finds both of them. Cobra just
That
clutched
was
out
very
round.
unexpected.
Oh, a nice flick as well. I didn't think that is that Spotty? I think Spotty was that Legion. I didn't think he'd
Yeah.
push up
I thought he was gonna stay underneath here.
and try to stop that plant, but of course, like he started planting in Cash and he didn't have an angle into Cash, so maybe he got a bit scared. I'm gonna say now, I think the main issue for Prozium that round, even though they managed to win it out, was just how long it took to clear out that Kaid on the rafters. They put so much utility in trying to clear him,
Attackers need to
and then
locate
of
and
course he
defuse bombs.
eventually got taken down, but he took the player with him, which isn't really the greatest situation.
Evacuate in place.
Look at this, we're gonna see a Rook get brought out, like a very rare operator that you see, of course. He is the only, other than Maestro with the ACS, he's the only defender with 2 times. Of course, you have Vigil who still has an ACOG, but who wants to be using Boss G? The answer is no one.
ATS is burning.
10 seconds to go.
Seems like they are going to go for the same strategy
5
that they
seconds
did
to
last
go.
time. Of course, this time they've got a Rook, but I've just
Attackers
realised
are
they don't
moving
have
out
any
to
more
locate a
than
bomb and defuse it.
I mean, I guess that doesn't matter when they're just going to bring Maverick. Look at this, we're seeing Prozium bring out that Capital, and of course, Prozium were the team that banned that Wamai, and Wamai is the only counter to any of Capital's bombs. But it's nice to see him get brought out. Wall's over, already getting that wall opened. Yeah, it clearly seems like he is one of those good Maverick players
Bomb
that I was
located
talking
by
about.
attackers.
Wait, what is going on here? Oh,
bomb
okay,
has
he's
been
having a hole.
located.
I think he realised that he didn't need Maverick Trick, so he's just gonna... Oh my god! He catches Scameron with that grenade, and now Scameron's injured at the back of sight. He should be able to get picked up, however. And yeah, he does. Oh, look at that, the bait comes in as he has to move out of the way because of the firebolt, and then he gets picked off by Spike. 5 vs 4 in favour of the attackers, and Scameron is also extremely low, only on 20 HP. And there's 2 minutes still to play with. Only a minute's been gone, and so much progress has been made already.
Attackers have
They've got a
recovered their
pick, they've
diffuser.
took a player down to 20
Attackers
HP,
have dropped
and
the
the walls
bomb
are open.
diffuser.
Swapping mags.
Look at this, they've already got Raptors in control as well, of course, because they killed Mr. Mike and killed Wattway in there. So now they should be able to go for one. As long as they keep lounge control, or take lounge control, they shouldn't be able to get taken out from below. And there we go. Spike on that side, just opening more of the walls, so it should be safer for signals to come in. The grenade comes in and destroys that evil eye, which means there's no more cameras watching them, so they think they could potentially go for that plant. The other firebolt comes out, and now he's going for that plant. Of course, that angle has been cut off, they can't rotate through there. Spotty's going below to try and stop the plant, but he's not able to. He does find the injure onto Signal Block from below, but no kill is found. Jeff finds to pick up the knockback Phil. Spike finds one onto Scameron. All on Frapples and Spotty. 2 of the players on Prozium are injured, so it's now basically a 2v2. Of course, those 2 injured players can just be a live feed to the attackers, of course, being human drones feeding the information on the defender's locations. And there we go, pick comes in. The C takes out 1, but the refrag comes in. Frapples now in a basically 1 vs 1, but that player's on repel. And you don't risk until Cobra finds that final pick. And, well, the round goes to Prozium. See, I said it on the first round, I need to commemorate them for just how fast they can take control of things. Like,
Yeah, they had like the biggest bait with that Capital Fire. just pushing the guy on rafters out, and they had to basically run. He was caught out because of that, so they immediately got garage control. As soon
And
as that wall was open, they had garage control because they pushed the guy on rafters out immediately.
it
I
just
don't
shows.
think Enigma were like prepared for that at all.
Yeah, neither. It just shows like how much they work as a team. Like they're ready to like get these angles that they need to. Oh my god, the LZC now switching to a fuse from that thermite. Quite an interesting pick. Of course, they do have Ace and Maverick, so the walls can still be open. But well, they're going to church. Of course, it's been 3 rounds
Attackers need to locate
since
and
their
defuse
last
bombs.
attempt, which is the only round they won. However, it was quite a convincing round that they won when they defended here. So of course, why wouldn't they go back here? Oh my god, bikers, do it. Come on, Mr. Bikers, you know you want to shoot that.
Reinforcement complete.
Bikers. Don't do it again. No, stop it. Right.
Reinforcing the wall.
Okay, well, so the jukebox didn't get shot, which is
10 seconds to
pet
insertion.
peeve. It won't be called a pet peeve, it's not a pet, is it? I don't know, I give up.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's just something I don't like. So, yeah, that
Attackers
stock
must locate
hatch
and
finally
defuse
gets
bombs.
reinforced. Now, Treppel still has 2 of his ADSs in his pocket, and now, of course, he has to go back. He has to go back to site and place them down. I wouldn't be surprised if they get placed in blue, but
Shield
now
ready.
he's placing them behind the shield. It seems to be. Seems a little bit strange because, of course, they won't protect the shield. Oh, but there we go. Oh, even still.
Shield up.
Oh, right, yeah, no. He's been told to move them to a position where it will protect the shield. But the only issue with this is if the attackers play above, in that hallway, just above where that shield is, they can easily dispose of it. Oh my god, what's this? The hard breach charge is coming out to open the hatch, and they didn't have anyone in Patrick in it. So it gets opened. Contact Phil just
That
tried
was
a bit
smart.
too late. Yeah, because he used the cluster charge as well, of course, because it
Attackers
makes
drop the
people
diffuser.
move. Like you can't go near it unless you want to take that damage. Very smart.
Bomb
yeah, we have
located
to-
by
I have to
attackers.
say that. Again, look how fast they're taking this map control. But the last time they took map control this fast, it was a bit too
Attackers
fast.
recovered the diffuser.
I want to see if that's the case again.
Loading the magazine.
They should be able to get this
Loading line.
bar hatch open, but did he run out of canisters? No, he still has them in his pocket. Oh, but he has that player below. Not bad, Mr. Bags is quite low, but still in the game. Sigma as well. Gets taken down to about 20 HP.
Changing mag.
And surely this hatch will get open very soon. There we go. Now it's opened. They have so many entrance points. They have kitchen hatch and motor hatch. I'm not sure if they have stock. No, not just yet. But they have the kitchen hatch, the stock hatch. They have dirt.
Attackers have
So there's
located
a
a
lot of
bomb.
entrance points. And of course, the LZC can stop the rotates from this hatch, and he almost takes down Scammer. It takes about 50 HP off him.
Swapping mag. Basement.
Sigma's in a quite a sticky situation because obviously he wants to push up dirt, but the rod doesn't play holding it. The Vikers almost gets taken out, but he is still in play at the moment. There's 45 seconds left, more than enough time to go for a push. The grenade goes in. Will it find someone? No, not just yet. First bit comes in. Jeff takes down one. He also takes down two. And he'll take Phil with his own as well. Refrag comes in onto Sigma, but Jeff with his third on the ground. But Spike gets knifed by Scammer, and I think he may have been injured before. Jeff's up to the 8. All you need to do is find
Attackers
two more. The
activated.
plant's going down, and there we go.
Defenders
Post plant
have eyes
situation.
on the diffuser.
Mr.
Attackers
Bike
need
is
to
injured as well. Glorified 2v3, of course, with having that player. Jeff really wants these kills, he's hungry for them. The player's there and he finds it, but he doesn't get the ace, of course, because Cold Cobra injured, like Kaid. And again, Prozium just dominating. Honestly, I think from all the teams I've watched, they're the fastest at taking map control. This time, they made that adjustment to not push too early. And I'm gonna say, Jeff with that flank on blue just absolutely crushed that defense. It's already.
I mean, Jeff basically just rushed in and just got those kills easy peasy.
Yeah, like, because there was already like 3 pinches coming in. Like, they had. I'm not sure if Sigma was still in dirt or if he rotated out, but even still, they had the kitchen hatch, they had the motor hatch, they had so much space to play with, and then Jeff just comes in like Rambo and starts picking them off.
The fuse was the smartest thing ever. Like honestly.
Right, we have to give him an MVP. Sorry, Jeff. Right, you're a good
Defenders,
fragger and
protect
all
your
that,
bombs
but
from being
you
defused
didn't
by
do that
attackers.
insane fuse play.
Nah, I reckon at this point in the game we should give it to Jeff. Just because that
Yeah.
huge push.
Well, I'm waiting until the end of the game. I mean, yeah, Spike as well. Like, in those first few rounds, Spike was doing really well as well. Like, he still is, but Jeff just said, "Well, I'm taking that position. I want to be at the top. Go away." So, Cypher and Enigma are in a bit of trouble because of House defender favored and all that, and well, they're 2 rounds down.
10 seconds left.
I haven't like they've only gone to
5 seconds to
bar. No, not bar. Sorry, they've only gone bottom floor and CCTV. Like,
Attackers' objective is to
I
locate
don't know
bombs.
if their objective like pool is just those 2 objectives. I'm not too sure, but
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
they may need to switch some things up. Oh, Sigma may have been able to find a pick onto the person reinforcing, but no, he doesn't reinforce that second wall. A bit too dangerous. And look at this though,
Reloading.
scammering on that Valkyrie, just on the right, in that corner of that main door. He gets droned out. That player in stock, now conversion on him, of course. I'm pretty sure that's Jeff. His name is Jeff. And let's see if he can find the pick onto Scameron. He swings in, and there we go. Jeff finds the first pick onto Scameron. Will he find the second? No, he doesn't. He is free by Frackles.
A bomb has been located.
And that ledge core gets destroyed now. The wall is starting to get. And now they have more angles into garage, and of course they still have Mr. Bikers on Fractures, but main wall as well, also getting opened. And I think it was the defenders who were the ones to open that wall. Grenade goes out, doesn't find anyone though. I think they would, if that was the defenders, they were trying to make it harder for the Maverick to open it, but
Bomb located by attackers.
it doesn't seem like it's affecting him whatsoever at the moment. And of course, when the Maverick trick is successful, the entire wall will just fall down because there's no one there to open it. But Sigma gets a pick onto Mr. Bikers. Of course, that player playing Raptors once again is taken out. He seems like he's missed a spot. I'm not sure where. Something's a bit wrong. Oh, and Sigma with his second as he takes out Freckles. Whoa, come on. Oh, it was that tiny little bit at the top. It's up to Not Tech Phil and Spotty now. Spotty's been that player to get those frags for the team. Not Tech Phil not doing the greatest at the moment. Still yet to find the pick, but may be able to get one soon. As they are starting to push into the site, the plan's going down. He has so many crossfires watching him, of course, from the window, from outside.
Attackers are activating
Raptors.
bomb diffuser.
Oh! Spotty almost gets the pick, but Sigma takes down Phil, and it's 1 versus 4, and he doesn't find anyone. The LZC just takes him down. ProZ with an extremely dominating round, just like the last one. I just have to, like, this team, ProZ are just so good at working together. They're always getting those cross angles they need, always getting that plant down, and it's just really, it's nice to see. Compared to all the teams that we see that just run around try getting frags. I mean, there aren't many, but I wouldn't say, like, I'd say Jeff is probably their main fragger, and then the rest of them are just there to, like, work well together. Like, Jeff just goes in, gets the frags he need, and the rest of them are like, it's like a clock, and they're all the cogs that help it move around. Oh, look at this. I think if they keep that clash, then I think they're really desperate to get some around. Because there's only 2 more
Attackers
rounds
need to
left on the
locate
half.
and defuse bombs.
So they are going to have to try and get a round or 2. They are going to Jim. The bedroom, of course. Every time I talk about this site, I talk about Captain. And I have to talk about him. Because, like I said, the entire strategy basically revolves around Castle. And all the angles that you can open up, all the angles that you can deny.
Swapping that.
He just makes him such a crucial operator for this site. Of course, like we have seen though, there have been a few teams who decide to not bring him and
10
have their own
seconds to
strategy, which
insertion.
has actually worked a few times, but I want to see this strategy.
5 seconds
They've
to go.
reinforced those 2 construction walls that go into cache, so
Attackers must
we won't be able to get
locate
any
and
angles from
defuse the
there.
bomb.
Stop worrying.
Oh, well, I want to see what their strategy is. Because if one of those players is holding cash, then it's going to be quite difficult for them. Oh my god, Mr. Bikers gets injured through the window. The grenade's going to... I think the grenade's coming in to finish him off. Oh no, it's not. There's no one there. My bad. He does get revived, but again, he's on 20 HP.
Shield deployed.
The attackers haven't made much, like, map process so far. They haven't taken much, but of course they are joining themselves in. Oh, didn't say that. Look at that. Jeff's already pushed his way through Raptors and is now in CCTV. And he's gonna most likely open that wall. Oh, he gets with that cast barricade, and now so many angles being open for them that the Jaeger's gonna have to retreat. Escape with his life, but Cobra finds the big body. Oh, that was on the other side of the map, I think. Look at him on that rappel. Spike finds another one onto Mr. Biker. Flash, it's gone. Of course, he was only on 20 HP, so much.
Activating
He's been
Selma.
staying alive for too long.
Loading new mag.
Now, once again, Frepples on that Jaeger has to retreat. And now he's going to come with the snipe. It won't be a comfort for too much longer as he's getting contested by Jeff. Soon come that window. Oh my god! Frepples with the one tap puts the spike on that window. Wow! And Not Tech Phil finds his first pick to take down PLZC, but two quick frags come in as Sigma takes down Frepples and Cobra takes down Not Tech Phil. All on Scameron in a 1 versus 3 with a minute 20 left. Sigma has the diffuser, and of course, surely Cold Cobra knows that he's on those main stairs, and they're droning out the site, and here comes Jeff, that renowned player for getting all those frags, and there we go, he closes out the round, taking down Scameron, and winning out another round for ProZ. 5-1. Right, the highlight of that round, I have to say, Frepples, what the hell was that shot? He just turned to the window and one-tapped that sledge through the spike. Yeah, he one-tapped the sledge through the window as he was going to open it. Oh my god. Maybe he heard him, maybe it was luck, we'll never know. Okay, the last round of the half now. And they're gonna try CCTV and cash once again, of course. Every time they've tried, they have failed. They are gonna have to try change a few things up if they want to successfully defend. They're gonna 6-pick off a Maestro to a Vigil. Very different operators, and we're gonna see Sigma come off the ace for once and go to Capital. I think Phil really wants some frags now, because he obviously hasn't done the best playing those support operators, so he's hungry.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
See, my issue with this again is like, I know they've got a Maverick and they're most likely going to get wall open, but I'd at least bring some walls and aisle, which is a bit baffling, but again, it could work. Of course, this is their strategy, it appears to be. And again, another interesting thing as well is the rush pick. Like, they've picked him a few times now, and you never really see him get brought out. Of course, he can.
10 seconds left.
If you get hit by a claymore when you go for a run out, then you don't die. You get injured. It takes like, 1 or 2 more bullets to kill you, depending on your armor. And then
Attackers
yeah, there's a
are
few
moving
other
out
things
to
as well.
locate a
Like,
bomb and defuse it.
but overall, I do think there probably are more supportive operators that you can use. Of course, he has that 2-time scope. Of course, he has the potential to spawn peek, but
Drone spinning up.
that's not what they're really using him for. Of course, he is a good choice for holding down rafters,
Attackers
as
have
you see him
located a
doing.
bomb.
Look at this, you've got Not Tech Field just in Harry Potter under those stairs. Oh, here we go. Sigma on the Capital, opening that wall now. Oh, Not Tech Field's going to go for the swing, will he find someone? No, yeah, he takes Jeff down to
A
about
bomb has been
70
located.
HP, but now he's in trouble.
Tossing a
They
frag.
know his location, and the frag grenade comes in and he gets injured and then finished off by Jeff. Whose name is Jeff. Still got Mr. Bikers trying to hold on to rafters. Of course, every time this has been attempted, he's been taken out. So I want to see if that changes now. Oh, the frag grenade comes in and there we go. He's already gone. Fireball Capital finishes him off this time. And Scameron gets injured as well. The attack is all over the board. He's now going to get finished by Jeff. That's his second for the round. Frepples and Spotty In a 2 versus 5. And only a minute and 15 seconds are gone. And the plant can surely come down very soon. The drones are coming in, spotting out these last 2 defenders. And well, now it's a 1 versus 5. Might take round 3. Will he find a pick this round? He finds 1. Will he find the second? No, he doesn't. Spike takes him out. ProZ and takes on the scoreline on the half on the attack. And well, I didn't expect this much of a domination from the attackers. That's interesting. So, Cypher Enigma literally need to win 7 rounds to win out the game. They're gonna have to win 7 in a row, whereas ProZ need to win 2. 2 rounds and that's map 1 done. Of course, it can still go to overtime, but I think Cypher Enigma are gonna have to really pull something out if they want to take it to overtime.
I mean, if you want to think about it, this is ProZ's map.
Yeah, that's true, but I thought it'd be a little bit closer, even if it is their map choice. Because most teams' comfort pick is Clubhouse, but of
Attackers
course
need to
Cypher Enigma
locate
may
and
be
defuse
different,
as many bombs as they can.
and that's why they chose Oregon. We'll see. So, if you saw there, Jeff 6-picked from the Jaeger to a Valkyrie. Now, of course, they don't have any form of grenade denial. Hold on, Jeff has aim lock. Jeff must have aim lock.
What?
Hold on, he's hitting drones. I can't hit drones. He's too good. Let's ban Jeff for being too good. His name is Jeff. Ban him.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Oh, look at this. Of course, we don't see the
5
Mozzie,
seconds
we see
left
the
before
mute
insertion.
and the Vigil. It's like a
Attackers'
semi-SSG
objective is to
strat,
locate
it
a bomb
seems
and
to be.
defuse it.
Just grab the Mozzie. Jeff's aim is too good. I don't care what anyone says. He's so good at just walking in and fragging out when he needs to.
He's so good at walking in.
Yeah, he's so good at walking. Like, his legs don't work. My legs don't work. His do. That's unfair. Let's ban him. Bannable offense. Why were you banned? Walking better than someone. Alright, so it seems like Cypher Enigma didn't drone out the top 4, which seems a bit troubling because of course there are so many players up there. I think they're just gonna forget about the top 4, but there's like 2 or 3 players up there, so it's a bit precarious for the attackers if they don't try this. Oh, Spike just misses. He's a bit too late trying to impact grenades that hatch. And it's gonna stay closed. They're now droning out the top 4, but Spike's already running. Oh. We have Jeff just near that window, but he's starting to retreat now because, well, he may realise that they're starting to push forward. Oh, the bar hatch was never reinforced, so any sort of attacking utility can open it. There's a drone just sat there, but no one to watch it, so they won't know that Jeff's going in flank and it just gets knifed. So unless they had people watching it, there's no way that they will know. Oh my god, Cold Cover, if you get a pick from this angle, I swear to god. The impact truck's surely coming out. There it is, the hatch will not get open just yet. He's gonna have to place some more pellets on there. Of course, with the new Hibana reworks, you can now choose between 6, 4 and 2. Jeff? Okay. So, oh, he finally gets taken down. Right. Somehow, he manages to pick off 2 of them. Of course, they had no flank drone, so they had no way of knowing that he was there. And Spike as well on the flank. And he could come right up to Scammering right now. Oh, Spike gets taken out, though. By Spotty. On that Hibana. So it is back to a 3 versus 3. Sigma tried to destroy those Hibana pellets. Didn't manage to. Did the hatch get opened? I think the hatch got opened. Yeah, they managed to open that kitchen hatch, which Cold Cobra's now going to have to move if he wants to stay alive. Lay behind that shield, he should be relatively safe for now. Oh, wait, is that
located
that's
by
a
attackers.
suppressor. Spotty has a suppressor on Hibana. It's a very rare sight. See, the issue is, they only have 20 seconds, and they're going to have to drop down the hatch, and of course the defenders know this, so they're just going to hold the angles. If they drop down, then Cold Cobra has the Elder, and you know what they say about the Elder. I'm not going to say it, though. Oh, Scammering
10
flashbangs
seconds
himself, and he doesn't have the
The
diffuser,
attacker's
but
bomb
he needs to
diffuser
be able
has
to
been
support his
dropped.
team. There's 5 seconds
seconds
left.
Attackers
Spot is
recovered the
injured.
bomb
They're gonna have to go for the
diffuser.
drop, and there we go. With the older takes down that last player. And well, match point, Prosium. Only one more round, and then they close this
I
one
think
out.
the Maestro should have been blinded by the flashbang.
Which one?
The flashbang that just dropped there.
I think he looked away from it. Wait, no,
He
the one
didn't
that
look
just
away
dropped
from
then.
it. Yeah.
No, the one that just dropped then went nowhere near the shield. I think it went to like the first box. It didn't reach the shield. I know that.
Is it distance burst?
Yeah, like if you, I think it's like, I only think it's like a meter or two in the radius. It doesn't matter if you like. That's why if you're quite far away from it and the flashbang goes off, you only get like semi-blinded. You can still see.
Right.
I'm not sure if that happened to him, but it did seem a bit too far away.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So it's now potentially the last round, and we're seeing Cold Cobra on a Warden. And we're also seeing a Pulse brought out by Spike. Of course, all the late plants can get stopped. What you need to do is use that cardiac sensor, find their heartbeat, and then the C4 can just, well, destroy them from below. I'd be surprised if we don't see
Going up.
Cold Cobra holding Raptors.
I'm reloading.
Because of course,
10 seconds
if
to
he tries to
insertion.
flash him out, then he can say no.
Loading mags.
He can just use the word no and,
5
well,
seconds remaining.
use the
ATS
ability,
deployed
but
and ready to go.
of course, Jaeger now,
Holding
Attackers
the
are
it's
door.
not really
to locate
too
a
viable
bomb.
holding Raptors, because
The
unless you
attacker's
have all
bomb
3
diffuser has
ADSs.
been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, there he is. He is on the Raptors, but he's not playing on the 90 just yet. There we go. Playing in the
Changing
right
mags.
position. He's going 7 and 2.
Sensor deployed.
Now, of course, the attackers have a Maverick, which means they can open the wall relatively easily if the Maverick took correctly. The angle in the garage has been opened, so the Raptors' rotation back into sight is no longer viable. Look at
Attackers
this,
dropped
Jeff
the diffuser.
he's always
Attackers
hungry,
have
he always
recovered
wants
their
to
diffuser.
He's peeking that window, but there's no one to find. Now, Mr. Biker's going to be trying to... Wait, he's not Maverick tricking, it seems to be. And he's just going to be opening a lot of holes. I don't think he's too experienced for Maverick, doesn't seem to be. But dead. Sigma takes out Freckles, that's your Ash dead. Mr. Biker's taking quite a decent chunk of damage off himself. By just hogging the wall, which of course is electrified. He still hasn't managed to successfully open the wall, because of course that left side, it's still got that, the beam on the very left, so that's not going to open anytime
Bomb
soon.
located by attackers.
The electrical has been repositioned and now placed on that construction wall. Jeff's going for the run out from straight, but there's no one to find on that balcony.
A bomb has been
He's
located.
still trying to open it, but of course, the left side, he hasn't opened the left side correctly, which I don't think he's realised, so that's not getting opened anytime soon, and he almost gets taken out through the holes that he's made.
I'm just
Oh my.
confused. Like, why is he on Maverick when he clearly doesn't understand what he's doing?
Yeah, I think if he was the person designated to play Maverick, then he should have a bit of experience before playing him.
Setting
Like,
nitro.
it takes like 2 seconds to do the whole wall. And you just do that twice, and the wall's open, basically.
Sensor activated.
He was sat there, I think he was holding right click, trying to open it. That's just not how it works.
So now Spotty takes out Spike, and it's still in favour of ProZ, who of course are on match point. The attention has been diverged because this is where they're gonna have to push from. They don't have any other angles open to them.
Beauty's in place.
So many cross angles being held by Prosium, and there we go. Cold Cobra on that Warden takes out one. It's a 2 versus 4. 25 seconds remaining. Phil gets shot through the 8 hole, but
Reloading.
Scameron, you see his gun. He didn't see the gun, and oh, not Tech Phil injures
15
Jeff.
seconds left.
No pick found as yet. He sees Jeff, but doesn't get the pick onto him,
10
and
seconds
Scameron
left.
totally getting shot now. 5 seconds left. It's all about Scameron to find
5 seconds
2 more
left.
players. Can he do it? He finds one. Will he find the second, of course, because if one is injured? But no, the plant's going down, but this round is surely over. And Prosium, there we
Operators,
go.
you are out of
Taking
time.
up one at an 8-1 scoreline. ProZ have so much chemistry. Every single player knows how to work well with each other. And I think Cyber and Enigma are going to have to go away and think about their operator lineup. Like, of course, they did bring a Maverick, but the person on Maverick didn't seem like he knew what he was doing.
Maybe under your bed or the back of your shelf, you get the photographs of us. I wonder, have you taken them out? Are you with someone else? Are pictures fading into this? Yeah, it's crazy that it gets just the way it is. For what it's worth, know that I would do it all again. I'm going crazy, thinking about all the things that could have been between us. I said I can do it again. Have the message you sent, all your memos and texts. Read them time and time, just to relive. Better part of my life, I go back to the time when I was all that you were mine. Yeah, it's crazy that it gets just the way it is. For what it's worth, know that I would do it all again. I'm going crazy, thinking about the ways that things could have been between us. All I do is just pretend. this. I'll run, but you are friction. Your touch feels like heaven. You make me hate all my sins. You are my religion. My religion. I have a million reasons to leave you, but I have
I just wonder why I'm buried in a suit I'd never buy, a suit I'd never buy. Cufflinks on my wrist, I can't act surprised when the shovels hit dirt in the earth.
Welcome back to map 2. We're on Oregon now. This is Enigma's map choice. And let's hope that, well, they're better on this map than they were on Clubhouse. I don't want to see a repeat of last match. ProZ on the defense, and let's see who they ban first. Thatcher, very default ban. Wouldn't expect anything else. And I'm gonna guess, is it gonna be... What will it be? Is it Jekyll? Is it Monty? Jekyll or Monty? Watch me get it wrong and watch it be like Zofia or something. Or Ace. Jekyll or Monty's my guess though. Maverick. Oh, no. I'm completely wrong. I think after their attempt with Maverick last game, they never want to touch him again, seems to be. It has to be Mirror. There's no other way around it. It's Mirror. You ready? You ready to see Mirror? Pop up, you ready?
When you're so wrong.
I give up. You know what? I said Maverick and I said Valkyrie. So... Oh, what am I? Was it ProZ we banned for my last game, or was that Enigma?
Enigma band for my, I think.
Oh.
No, I can look. Prosium band for my.
So, I'll repeat. Maybe they just really hate Lamai and having to deal with him. Well, like I said last game though, he's nowhere near as strong as he was. Because of course he's lost his shield, he has impact grenades, and he's lost a magnet. Saying that though, his 5th magnet was never really impactful. Like, there was literally about 40 seconds to 30 seconds left when you actually got that final magnet. Because of course they all had to charge up.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright. First defense of the game, and they're going to basement. Of course, it's either this or basement. That's always the first choice. Look at this! Ready? I can see something quite different. They're not holding elbow. They've got the shield next to that rotate. Of course, they are opening their ankles onto freezer, but very interesting nevertheless though. Most teams have a smoke holding elbows. Like really, ProZ are one of those teams.
10 seconds left.
And look at that shield as well. That's quite interesting as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Device placed.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Drone ready.
I didn't realise, but Enigma have a
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers
I want to see
recover
how
the
good
diffuser.
Bird is
Bomb located by
compared
attackers.
to whoever it was earlier. Is he a sub or am I just really stupid?
Yeah, he's a sub.
Alright. Alright, so blue control obviously being easily taken, but they have to contest
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
BLZC
Attackers have
on
recovered their
pillar.
diffuser.
He doesn't have an ADS, so a grenade can easily take him down. As well as if a player goes to those back stairs, he's basically dead at that point. So you just have to hold as best he can, and oh my god, BLZC finds the opening pick of the game onto Mr. Bikers, and now he decides to fall back. He's done his job, holding pillar, and now he can fall back, knowing that he's actually made a quite big impact. Look at this! I didn't realise this at all, they're doing the meeting hold as well. I think this is what... Was it Galaxy yesterday?
Attackers located a
Not
bomb.
yesterday, a few days ago. Was it Galaxy or was it a completely different team? I remember a team on this map tried this. Oh, Spotty finds a pick onto the so he's been taken down. That's 4v4. But this is a very nice strategy they're doing, but Well, the other times I saw this strategy come out, it's never worked. So I want to see if it finally works for one of the teams. Barnabillet's coming out to open that wall, and there we go. Now, once the wall's open, they can potentially go for bundle. Cold Cobra finds a pick onto Freckles, that's your Ash gone. But he's only on about 40 HP, he almost finds Sigma, but just missed his head. Gertie, however, finds Jeff, of course, the star player from the last game. But wow, look at that, oh my god, that angle. Mike with that insane angle finds one, but Contact Field finds the refrag. Gertie gets lit up and injured, and then the Smoke Bay will surely finish him. Apparently he's immune. Contact Field finds Cold Cobra, and there we go, Sigma finding that last pick. ProZ take round for 1. What a very interesting hold. It was like all the times we've seen holds like that get played, they've never worked, so it's actually nice to see it's actually working now. I think it might have been Out of Space or Parksons who did that hold. Yeah, I think it was one of those teams who tried doing the meeting hold and it just never worked for them. Yeah, yeah, it was Out of Space. Okay, we're gonna see them go to kids' dorms now. Of course, after successfully defending the bottom floor. Are they bringing a Frost? Oh, they are. You don't really see Frost ever come out, but we are seeing one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And of course with Frost, semi-recent change, you see now it's a shotgun as well. Just mirrors secondary shotgun. So she can now rotate. It makes her a bit stronger because now of course she can like open a bit of a wall and then place a Frostman on the other side.
Activating jammer.
But it's not really made her stronger with a primary gadget, of course, because Frost isn't really renowned for having strongest of primary gadgets.
10
So
seconds
she's
left
had
before
a
insertion.
little buff, but it's not really changed her too much. It's
5
it's cool
seconds
to see her
left
come out
before
once in
insertion.
a while.
Evil eye.
Attackers must locate and defuse
Not
the
tech
bomb.
filled, besides the
The attacker's bomb
Ladies and
diffuser
gentlemen,
has been dropped.
I
the
guess they needed
diffuser.
to find where the site was, but so they had to use one of their drones. I mean, they still have 9, which is quite decent, but okay. Oh wait. Oh, I thought Spike was playing on the door and he was gonna go for a run out, but that's not the case. We've got all 5 of the attackers pushing Big Tower. They really want to take control. We have Jeff in the basement and Spike just close by in that kitchen corridor. He takes down that drone. So their intel's gone, but already they're taking control of the top of Big Tower. And that's every player, other than one I think, going into Big Tower, but there are defenders there to try and find the objective if need be. Cold Cobra finds the first pick up to Gertie. His sledge has been gone. That's 2 frag grenades out of the pocket. The attackers, Cold Cobra almost finds the head of Freckles, not just yet. He goes for the re-swing and takes him down to 20 HP. Still alive, however. Still have to get this wall open, and there is a mute on the way, so Freckles is going to be the one to have to get rid of it. But of course, Jeff is just waiting patiently, see what gets thrown out. Will he find him? No, he doesn't. I think he gets caught on the other side of that box. Freckles finds Spike. Even on that amount of HP he's on, he still manages to find a pick.
Going live.
They'll have to get rid of that mute before they can get that wall open. And I think that's all 3 ADS in place there. Cold Cobra almost finds Mr. Bikers, gets him to literally no picks found. Now the wall can now be opened, of course, as the meat has been destroyed. And there we go. Cold Cobra's going to have to try and fall back or contest the angle, and it seems like he's going for the latter of those options, and he's going to try and contest. 3 ADSs, 3 flashbangs burn, and now they have a few seconds before they come back online, but there we go, the Astral breaks out, and he destroys it. Now Cold Cobra's, oh, he's still contesting. He really wants to keep control of Attic. He's not letting anyone move him. But he gets forced by Spotty, and now they can try and take control. But of course, he still have Jeff on the flank, but he took about half of his HP, so he's still contesting though. He might be able to find a pick, and there we go. He finds one, but the instant refrag comes in. The attacker's in the advantage, but BLZC holding this really nice angle. Of course, it is quite a common angle.
Bomb located by attackers.
It's so hard to contest, because all you can see is their head, and they see you first. The Maestro comes, obviously, constantly picking
15
those
seconds to
attackers.
go.
So, BLZC knows exactly where they are. They're going to go repel in, but BLZC finds one repelling in. Will he find them? No, he doesn't. He gets taken out by Spotty.
Attackers have located a bomb.
The plant should be
5
able to
seconds left.
attempt to get put down, but he has a shotgun from around the corner. He finds one, and they're going to stick the plant, but no, he doesn't. He gets off it. 0 seconds left and swings onto Sigma. Enigma finding a round, bringing it to 1-1. Literally 0 seconds, and they managed
That was
to find a pick.
actually 0 seconds.
Does that make up for last map? Saving that round, Phil? Yeah. I have to say, that was a really nice kill. They're going to attempt Kid Storms once again. Of course, with a very similar operator lineup. Of course, we saw Cold Cobra switch off a Warden, I think it was, to go that Frost. Doesn't seem like he's going to be doing that this time round, though. We're going to see a Legion, Jeff. Who's he going to 6-pick to, though? It's going to be a Pulse, potentially. As well as Gertie switching off that sledge that he's played for both the rounds, and now he's going to go Ace. Just to have that extra layer of hard breach. So the Warden's been confirmed.
Defenders, protect your
Legion
bombs
6-pick
from being
to the
defused
Pulse,
by
of course,
attackers.
and now he's going to really just... He's going to have to play his life more than any other operator. It's so important that he stays alive. Because in the late round, Pulse is the strongest operator for planting out. If you're below anyway, like, of course there are certain situations where you can't do anything. And then in which smoke would be the better option, but... If Pulse is playing below, he usually has the safety of a Pulse being below, so that no one will be able to contest him.
10 seconds to go.
And then he can see them through the floor. It's like wall hacks, and then,
5 seconds remaining.
yeah, the C4 can go out and kill anyone in general.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Okay, back into the round. Jeff pushing the tower. I think he may try to hold that area, or just play around it until the late round. Making use of that cardiac sensor, trying to find any players nearby. Of course, there is one. Mr. Bikers is close by, but he's not going in that direction. He's going to be rotating towards the big tower it seems to be. Which I'm guessing is where most of his team is going to be going to. Yeah, and it seems to be that is the case. I think all players but Spotty are pushing big tower. Of course, now that they have an ace as well, they don't need everyone pushing the same angle, because, well, they can get multiple walls open now.
Watch for the blast!
Swapping mags!
Another interesting hold coming out, though, for ProZ. It seems like for every map, they have some very interesting strats. The wall's already getting open now. Mr. Bikers, I think he made notes that there is in the kitchen, so he is pre-firing. No one's peeking. We have Cold Cobra once again playing in attic, but this time he's gonna fall off and get on the angle that BLZC was on that last round. So they've given up attic for now. Maybe you think that it's not worth contesting and holding the angles that they can just stop them from pushing in. Jeff and Spike both getting droned down now, so the attackers surely know that they're there, and the push will come out. Spike gets taken out by Spike from behind in security. Crapples converges on Jeff as well, and well, that hero has gone from the hatch. BLZC finds Crapples. Still in favour of Enigma, however. Still though, Cold Cobra holding the angle, but he falls off. He gets back on it, but oh, and he's still safe. He can still hold that angle with relative ease. All he has to do is wait. 9 times out of 10, he will be winning these good fights. Smoke grenade goes out. Over that doorway, I'm pretty sure.
Go
Which
in live.
means that now
As my friend would
they
say,
don't know.
time.
Well, they can't get a cross angle, so it's more difficult. But the wall is now getting opened. Games wall's opened, attic wall's opened, and now they can confirm a pinch. Cold Cobra didn't know where that first play came from, and he hasn't managed to find a pick. He's had to drop off the angle. There is a Maestro coming to confirm that this corner has managed to sight, and she'll get easily picked up by BLZC. Cold Cobra finds one, but the refrag comes in onto Sigma. 2 versus 2 now, with 30 seconds left. They know the location of Gertie. And there we go. BLZC with his third on the round as he takes out Gertie, and now a 1 versus 2 for Enigma. They have to find both these picks. BLZC going for the
Bomb
reload,
located
and
by
Not Tech Phil
attackers.
finds him.
15 seconds remaining.
Cold Cobra on that angle again. Not Tech Phil again in a 1 versus 1. Will he
10
be able to do
seconds
the
left.
magic that he did last round? Push is going in, but the
Attackers
plant
are
gets
activating
confirmed.
the diffuser.
He has to find the pick, and there we go. Cold Cobra doesn't let
Defenders have eyes on the
lose this
diffuser.
round.
Attackers need to protect it.
to Not Tech Phil. And well, Prozium 2-1 in the lead.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Bomb
I
defusing
can't
attempt
see
failed.
that-
Defenders win.
Enigma are stronger on this map. They're doing much better than they were last time round. Seems to be, even though they've, of course, there's only been 3 rounds and they've won 1 out of those 3, but they had the advantage in that round, and then it just started to slip away. As BLZC on that Maiju just managed to pick them off, 1 by 1. Oh! What is that? That graphic is amazing. I'm very impressed by that graphic, I must say. Oh, and that's the community vote coming in. More people in favour of Prozium. I mean, there is a right to be because they've done much better. Oh my god! And it literally says how people run the rounds as well. Wow, that's nice. I was just
Attackers
extremely
need to
intrigued
locate
by all
and
this.
defuse bombs.
Alright, well, back into the round we go. Back to that basement, which of course they successfully defended on that first round. And now they can go back here. Seems to be that they're probably going to go for that same strat. Not holding the elbow, giving them elbow, giving them blue in general, but then they have the players in meeting. Yeah, the meeting was getting reinforced, of course, and most likely the castle barricade as well. Yeah, here it comes. So now they're going to try their best to hold on to meeting. Oh. So, yeah, they've got the rotation into kitchen as well.
5 seconds remaining.
And if they want, they can also have a player all the way in attic watching the angle.
Attackers must locate
I'm
and
not
defuse the
sure.
bomb.
No, I don't think he. Yeah, he can't get the angle from attic into the bottom floor because, well, things in the way.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Yeah,
Attackers
you
recovered
can't
the
get the
bomb
angle.
diffuser.
But even still, if they try to push attic, then there is that player there. Well, there could be a player up there. Who can pick them off as they come in to meet in, but. Now, Cypher and Enigma have realised what they're going for. They've realised
Bomb
that if they
located
walk
by
through the door,
attackers.
they'll most likely get taken out from meeting. But it seems like they're still going to push it anyway. We have BLZC once again. He was playing around the pillar, but he's fallen back to sight for now. Of course, he is looking through those angles at the bottom of the wall, so if Frapple pushes through, then, well, BLZC will see Frapples' feet, where Frapples won't see anything and most likely get taken out. So yeah, it is Spike. Playing in attic, of course, can look through the hatch. He's just trying to hold on to the top floor. But Mr. Bikers, along with one of his teammates, just creeping his way up to meeting, just trying to find any of those players up there. Yeah, there's one there. It's Jeff. But Jeff's just holding and waiting, trying to bide his time. Whittle down that timer. Even if he dies, as long as he wastes some of their time, he would have done his job. Of course, the roam isn't all about finding those picks from behind, it's about just wasting their time so the anchors can have an easier job later in the round. Here we go, Spike's on those main stairs. He could be the first. Spike's Jeff in. Oh, Jeff got in the gunfight, took out Mr. Bikers, but not Tech Phil with the refrag. Now it's a 4 versus 4. Of course, Jeff wasted almost 2 minutes of their time. And not much progress has been made. Of course, they've took the top 4. Of course, they're starting to take meeting now, but the bottom 4 hasn't been contested just yet. Seems like Not Tech Phil may have been aware of Spike's location, but seems like he doesn't want to contest it too heavily just yet, because of course, if he dies, then he's lost his team. But they are going to go for the gunfight now. There's 2 place conversion on him. He finds Spike finds one onto Gertie, and almost takes down Not Tech Phil as well, but Not Tech Phil now decided to air jab it off. Of course, now he can't get out without getting air jabbed. And he's just going to leave him for now, because Spike's going to have to tank that air jab if he wants to get out. Unless he finds it, and then he can shoot it, but it looks very dangerous. Not Tech Phil comes in from behind and takes out 2 of them. Third on the round, will he be able to find any more? He's still in that hallway. Sigma doesn't hold up his location.
Seconds remaining.
Sigma's in the pinch location now. There's 3 of them converging on him. It's
10
all up to
seconds
him.
left.
And Spike has somehow swung in favour of them, but Spike from behind takes out the planter.
Attackers recover
No
the
tech fill
diffuser.
on a quad kill though, and the plant's going down once again. Sigma has to stop this plant. He's going to be swinging all the way around. Will he be able to stop it? No, he doesn't. He finds one, but not tech fill with the ace. Oh my. It didn't seem like Cypher and Enigma would have been able to win that round, but that flank. Oh my god. Phil just came in from those laundry stairs, the defenders didn't realise, they didn't expect it, and 2 of them got picked off, and then the pinch came in. And, well, Spike had to rotate back to site. By that time, it was already done. An insanely close round, but not Tech Phil really clutching that round out. And compared to the last game, he's really showing his true potential.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Can vouch.
Door barricade deployed.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
Again, though,
Loading new magazine.
ProZ decided to play on that meeting, not meeting, sorry. They decided to play in meeting, of course, defending site once again. It does seem like ProZ are getting those early picks. They are managing to put in their favour, but that round especially, Phil with that flank from behind just absolutely tore them apart.
10 seconds to go.
Place device.
Position device.
5 seconds left before
I
insertion.
still have to say that like ProZ are very good with their strategies.
Attackers
They have
must
very
locate and defuse
different
the bomb.
strategies, just like Outer Space did on this map. But it just seems like this may be the only strategy they have. Like, I don't think they like doing any default strategies. So now, Frepple's on that Ash getting droned in. Of course there is some players nearby, of course Jeff being the main, being that primary person. And he's playing in me, but they already expected that. Drone gets taken out by Jeff. They know that he's nearby, and another drone comes in, spots him out as well. But he doesn't, oh, he just runs straight into Gertie, who was in dining. Well, this room is starting to get picked off piece by piece. Spike's there as well, but he decides to drop back to site after knowing that there was no way that he'd be able to hold there. All of the control has been taken.
Swapping mag.
Nice site, by Enigma, and now all they have to do is settle for the execute and push. Now, only a minute has been wasted. Only a minute has been dwindled down. And they have already taken
Attackers have located a bomb.
everywhere but that bomb floor. So they're looking in a very strong position. And they also have an advantage, as well as Cobra almost being taken out. And this is where they start to divert their push. They've now had Spotty rotate round to blue, of course, maybe to try to get these walls open, and there we go, the wall is now getting open.
A bomb has been
We have
located.
Spike playing in Harry Potter, and if they don't find him, then he should be able to pick these players off. He just plays his time, tries to be silent, and just waits. Here we go, the push is going in. He knows they're there, will he be able to find them both? He finds one, and he finds them both. A little bit of a whiff, but he manages to get them both in the end, and now it's swung in the favour of Prozium. Botty and the rest of Cypher Enigma know his location now, so they are going to try to take him out. Of course, Phil has these flashbangs which he can use to his advantage. There we go. Flashbang rains out, he looks like they'll be blind, and there we go. The refract, however, from BLZC, and he takes out Phil. Now decides to fall back towards site, but the gun barrel has been seen. The pre-fire comes in, and Spotty takes him out at 2 versus 2 with 30 seconds left. Oh, Cobra with a beautiful pick on the Frapples, who almost flicked, but didn't manage to find it. Sigma and Cold Cobra against Spotty, who's now breathing in those toxic fumes. Sigma decides to relocate into that corner with a shotgun and takes him out. Prozium winning that round. it seemed that Cypher and Enigma were in such a huge advantage, of course, because they took control of the map in a minute. But then they didn't drone out that Harry Potter location, and well, Spike just got them in the back and took out 2 of them. Okay, so ProZ are in the advantage here, of course, being 1 round ahead, but they are on the defense. So it's not really. It is expected. So of course this is Cypher and Enigma's map choice, and you can clearly see that by how much stronger they seem on this map than they were on Clubhouse.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Just want to see how this split, and of course now they're back in dorms, which they managed to defend successfully once, I think. Yeah, they've successfully defended this 1 round. They lost it another round, and they've won the bottom 4 twice. Which of course now appears to be their strongest site. The electrical is gonna most likely destroy that medium, yeah. The medium gets destroyed by the electrical, but the fact that you put the electrical at the top of that wall, because it's all the way at the
10
very
seconds
top in the corner, which means that the ash charge won't destroy it.
5 seconds
You'll have
left.
to actually look through the hole that the ash charge makes, which
Attackers
basically
must
means they have to go
locate and
into
defuse the
meeting.
bomb. The
I'm
attackers
just
bomb
wondering now,
has been
because
dropped.
there is a
Reload!
drone
Attackers
hole in
have recovered
attic
their
next to
diffuser.
those pallets, and I'm just wondering if you can throw a grenade through there to destroy the electrical. Yeah, it's just behind that metal pallet there. On the outside, yeah. It's on the other side of that. Yeah. So I'm wondering if a grenade, would that destroy it?
I don't think so.
Oh, Jeff already gets injured by Frapples and then gets taken out. Don't know if he was going for a spawn peek. It seems like he may have tried to run out, but then fell back in and then tried to contest and got taken out. So, just like the last round, ProZ were in a deficit. The 1 man down and a minute has only been wasted. Spike sees that player who I think maybe in classroom. No, I think they're outside. No, they are in classroom. It's Gertie. Destroys that electric door on the wall. Sees that Maestro cam. Taking out now. Yeah, there we go. Evil Eye's now been destroyed. Gonna start to push up now. If he realizes this door's barricaded, which he does, he may know that there is a player in there. Of course, Spike's just pinging Gertie on the Zofia, letting his team know that there is a player there. He's gonna look for the drone to try to find him, but Gertie has moved by now. Sigma's close on that wall. When he finds the pick onto spot you, just try to push up. Of course, that's the only smoke grenades now out of the hands of the attackers. The player with them got taken out. So the protecting isn't really an option anymore. The ash charge goes out, but of course, like I said, the electrical will deny it from getting open just yet. And they're gonna have to contest meeting if they want to get it open. Ping's coming out. Cold Cobra knows the relative location of Frapples, and Frapples is coming now to destroy that electrical. Oh, it's not Frapples, my bad. I think it's Phil. Yeah, it's Phil. My bad. But still, he hasn't managed to get rid of it, because of course, you have to go into meeting, and well, you have Cold Cobra holding that angle. The air jab comes out. I think that knocks two of the attackers off their feet, as well as Spike. Spike manages to retreat. Another air jab getting placed though. So now the flank can't come in again, but Spike just... Of course he used his own C4, but he wasted that time. The attackers are now self-conscious about the location. The Cold Cobra finds Phil.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Now,
diffuser.
ProZ have swung it in their favour once again.
15 seconds
And there's
to
only
go.
15 seconds left, and they're going to have to go for the push. They couldn't get the attic wall open, so they have very limited entry points. Spike finds one and finds a second onto Frapples, and it was all down to Mr. Bikers, but no, Cold Cobra takes him out. Prosium 4 and 2. I can see why I said don't look. Is that the most recent Battle Pass skin for the 6th Invitational, or was that last year's? I'm not too sure. It's a very nice gun skin. So yeah, now, of of course they're on the defense, and of course it's South Enigma's map choice, but I would have expected Enigma to get a few more rounds than they have. And a thing I have to point out about them, they always seem, well, for most rounds, they've seemed to get that advantage early on by picking off one of the players, but then somehow the advantage just slips away from them, and they lose 2 players. And then it's a 4 versus 3 in favor of ProZim, so it just seems
Attackers need
they
to
may need to
locate and
work
defuse
on
bombs.
that, but there's not really much you can do. Trying to work on stuff like that, you can't just work on not dying.
Attackers have
That's
located a
not
bomb.
a thing that you can do.
Activated device.
Oh, here it is. We're going to see them meeting and kitchen defense.
Wall's done.
Of course, with this defense, castle is almost necessary. Because a lot of the time you have a player playing on split,
Barricade up.
and then you'll obviously have the presence upstairs as well, which we also come on now. So, a lot of thought needs to go
10
into
seconds
defending
left
this
before
site, because
insertion.
you can't just hold it on the same floor. You can, but
5 seconds
it's
left
not
before insertion.
something that you'd really ever see any team do, because it's not really the
Attackers are moving
strongest
to
of things to
defuse
do.
a bomb. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Mainly because
Attackers
of
recovered the bomb diffuser.
all the vertical control that the attackers can take, the entire kitchen floor basically can get opened. So many
The
angles.
attackers' bomb diffuser
So
has
if
been
they go for a
dropped.
kitchen plant,
Attackers
then
recovered the diffuser.
it wouldn't look too great for them.
This floor is secure.
However, it seems like the attackers Enigma are going to be going for an attic take. Of course, they need to remove that electrical once again, which in the last round, well, it was a very big hassle for them and they couldn't do it. And if it's in that same location, well, they're going to be even more in even more trouble. However, I do think that the Kaid may have placed the electrical so it can get all of the walls. Yeah, it needs to be placed at the top of that wall and the reinforcement so it gets all 4 walls. Trepples uses one of his 3 breaching rounds to destroy the Goyo shield in the hallway. They still need to destroy this electrical, however, so they can't get the wall just yet. They're going to have to deal with that first. Gurney's going to be opening that attic window, but of course you have Cold Cobra playing in attic, waiting for the peak to come out. And there we go, he takes out Mr. Bikers, who just peeked and, well, his head just got taken off. And now Cold Cobra's falling out of attic because of the grenade shot. The grenade comes in, does about 15 HP onto him through the wall. You also have BLZC just there to support if need be. The spray comes out through the wall and Noctec Phil takes out Cold Cobra, but a refrag comes in as Spike takes out Frapples. Again, in the favour of Prozium. BLZC put out by that player in attic. The spray through the wall comes in, but he doesn't manage to find Gurdy. And now he's decided to pull back in Sigma, gets injured by Noctec Phil. It doesn't seem likely that he'll be able to get revived, but Jeff on the CyE just going for it, but he gets taken out by Noctec Phil. He's had such a good
Hold it
game
off.
compared to the last one. I think he got 1 or 2 kills last game, and look at him now. Top fragger. And he's not even playing the fragging operators. So, glorified 3 versus 3 because of course Sigma is still injured on the floor, but now he gets revived by Spike and the wall getting open now. That's the night. Waves are raining out, and I don't know how many he has left now. I think he may have depleted 2 or maybe all 3. He still has 1 in the pocket, which of course can deny the plant, and there's only 15 seconds left, so the push is going to have to come out. The last one gets thrown. Not detonated just yet though. There we go, it finally gets detonated. The people goes out as well. And injured Spotty, not Tech Phil goes to the plant. We have Gurney protecting from above. Spike finds 1.
Attackers have dropped the
The
bomb
plant
diffuser.
doesn't get confirmed. The Spike takes
We're
out.
out of time.
He was 0.1 seconds from confirming that, but the Spike with the flank takes both of the players out. And of course Gurney was above, but not much he can do, as he had too many angles to hold. 5-2 split on that first half. Now Prozium are on the attack. Now for the first defense on the side of Cypher Enigma, they're going to be going to kids' dorms. Most likely bringing, yeah, going to be keeping that Kaid, it seems to be. I'm not sure if they'll 6-pick anyone. does seem like a solid lineup, but again, their defenses from that last game were too strong, but this is their map choice, so I'm sure they'll manage to pull out a few of the rounds.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Are the stats still not working? If not, can we just pull the kills? Yeah. So Mr. Bikers has not really had the best of games. Last game he didn't do great either. So it seems like he's gonna have to try and pick up his game if he wants to support his team. And look at this though, look at Jeff. He was undisputedly the best player of that last game. And now he's fallen off. Of course, it seems like he is better when he's on the attack playing that Zofia, but
5 seconds remaining.
I think even though ProZ are winning, he's gonna have to try
Attackers must locate
his
and
best to
defuse
help
a
them out a bit
bomb.
more, because like I said, I'm pretty sure he is their primary fragger. And we're going to be seeing BLZC on Ash. Now, we saw him play operators like Castle on the defense, so it seems a bit odd, but I'm guessing he must be the flex player. And I have to give him props as well, like, especially when ProZ were defending on the bottom floor.
Attackers
He
bomb
did
diffuser
so
has been
well
dropped.
at just holding pillar most of the time. Giving an MVP to this game is going to be hard, but of course I give the MVP to the winning team. So if Enigma win, then it's almost going to be undisputedly going to Phil. But on the side of Prozium, I don't know. So many players doing so well.
Dropping smoke.
Prozium going for the attic take, just like I did earlier. The shield doesn't get disposed of as the Ash Charge misses, but the Ash Charge connects with it, but, well, the Ash Charge gets rid of it, but at the same time also destroys that Ace Selma. So, a minute and 20 seconds now gone, and they've took control of attic somewhat. They haven't fully cleared it out yet, but I don't think there's anyone in there. Yeah, the defenders are falling back. They are holding those tight angles, though. Especially Mr. Bikers here, he should have a tight angle holding, so if anyone drops, he should be able to pick them up. Nice and easy, but no. On that angle, still off. First pick comes in, Jeff, showing his worth just like the last game, takes out Spotty. So many shots getting rated. Parties and Frapples getting taken down as well by Cold Cobra. Only 3 defenders left in this fight. Those are the 5 attackers. Cold Cobra having a nice angle, but doesn't manage to find him. Mr. Bikers now bringing him back around to go for that rotate, but Sigma's getting the plant down. There we go, it gets confirmed. Of course, like I say, they need 7 seconds to confirm that defusal. Snowcheck Phil finds a pick onto Jeff, who tries to come up those white stairs. Oh no, he doesn't, he tries to go to the breach. Mr. Bikers playing below, trying to find him a pick. Gertie gets hit by the air down, now the attackers know his location. Sigma gets the pick onto Noctec Phil, and it's all up to Mr. Bikers and Gertie, who
Defenders
are
have
both pushing
located
from
the
those main
diffuser.
stairs. The attackers know about this, then easy pick should come in. Sigma finds one onto Gertie, and it's all Mr. Bikers with no time left, and right takes them out. Prozium 6-2. And don't forget, this is Enigma's map. Again, 2 more rounds is all they need to close this series out a 2-0 victory. So now Enigma failed to defend Kids Dorm, so now they're diverting to laundry and supply. And I'm wondering what type of hold they go for. Of course, they haven't brought that castle, so it doesn't seem likely that they're going to go for the meeting hold. By the look of it, it seems like they're just going to try hold on to that elbow, but Kaid gets switched out from a Lucy. Now, of course, this means that the hatches or walls, well, no, just the hatches,
Attackers need
can
to
only be
locate and
electrified.
defuse bombs.
Unless Bandit decides to place one of his devices on top of the hatch, but well, that's not a good idea. Hide it in some barbed wire, that's all you have to do.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah, it seems like they're not going to the elbow hold, but no, they're not. They're reinforcing up elbow.
Loading new
So maybe they are gonna go for the same strat.
Stay clear of AD advice.
But no, the hatch is reinforced as well, so I'm wondering what they're gonna be holding onto then. Oh,
10 seconds to go.
That's a nice gun lesion.
Position device.
Spotty, that is a really nice gun. Oh,
5 seconds
it's part of your arm
remaining.
now. Spotty do be having a goo mine arm though.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a
Oh,
bomb.
there we go, it's fixed. So, it seems that they may try hold on to pillar, but they're not holding on to elbow, which seems a little strange. Because of course they're not doing the meeting hold either. So it seems like they're all just gonna sit on site and try and bide their time and wait for the attackers to push them, maybe hold angles.
Drone activated.
Now, we have Spotty holding on those stairs, but now he's getting droned out, so he's gonna start falling back, but they've got so many people near Big Tower now. They have 3. The Ash, the Sophia, and that Nomad all pushing from that side.
Heavily reloading.
We already have one of those players pushing all the way down.
Aircraft ready.
Breach charge comes out, does a bit of damage to Spike and Jeff,
Drones up and running.
but the electrical is gone. Oh wait, no, they don't have Cade, so there was no electrical to begin with. My bad. So now that meeting hatch is opened, the attackers have another entry point. There's only a minute gone and already it seems like they may be ready to go to execute. And it seems likely Sigma just drops. Gertie finds one, but the refrag comes in by Jeff. Now 4 versus 4.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Spotty finds one and then not Tech Kill with another Sigma. 2 versus 4 in favour of the defenders. They only have to find 2 more. There we go. Jeff gets in and taken out by Spotty. All on Pogo. All on his own, has to find 4. He still has all the time in the world, but depends if he can find these heads. Remember, he has the best gun in the game, but the best gun in the game won't win against all the cross angles that Enigma can hold. And there we go, the Whoop Whoop showing the defenders his location. He's just proning his way through. But no, it doesn't work. Spotty spots him out, and Enigma take that round. It seems like ProZ maybe got a bit too big for their boots. They tried to go for the rush. The rush fell apart. Now a 6-3 scoreline, still in favour of Prozium, but it's much closer than the last game. Now that they've successfully defended that bottom floor, they're going to try to divert back to the top floor. Of course, they haven't managed to defend it successfully just yet. So I'm wondering what they change up, if they change up anything. It seems like their strategy was solid on the last time, but actually executing on the
Attackers
strategy
need
they
to locate
had
and defuse bombs.
didn't seem to be too strong. Okay, so of course Prozium only need 2 more rounds to close out the series, whereas Enigma, they need to win 5 to nail the game, and of course overtime can still happen.
Activated device. Position device.
Yeah, I just need to point out, could not check Phil, okay? He played Nomad on attack, he's playing Smoke on defense,
10
and he's top
seconds
fragging.
left before
I think their fraggers need to start stepping up
5 seconds remaining.
if they want to pull this game off. Of course, I understand that everyone has bad games,
Locate and
but
defuse a
when
bomb.
everything's on the line, yeah, you're gonna have to forget about having a bad game, and you're just gonna have to, I guess, not have a bad game. Makes no sense, I know, but oh well. I mean, without the impact of your fraggers, it does seem a bit more dire. Especially in the situation they're in. Jeff almost gets taken out by a spawn peek from Spotty, but no kill was found. However, he did take 25 HP off him. Even still, though.
I'm out.
No kill. Jeff's now using his impact grenade to destroy those bandit charges on the wall, so now the wall can get opened. Of course, Spotty can use the angle to contest, but of course there is no one there to contest.
Activating
Now,
salvage sequence.
Jeff's starting to push up like he does best. He's pushing up, just trying to clear the way for his team to push. Wow. Spike, don't do it. Is he making a protocol? Oh, but no, look at that. The angle I was talking about, that could have been contested. It gets contested by impact tricking. It doesn't seem what he wants to use another impact to contest that tiny hole. So he's gonna keep it for when they actually start to make a bigger hole. Of course, maybe using the ace. Now on that repel. Oh, Spotty takes him out. Just after BLZ took out the bikers and so many picks. That was a collateral. Not Techfield has got a collateral, but you just get taken out by Cold Cobra. 2 versus 3 in
Attackers have
favor of the
recovered their
defenders.
diffuser.
Spike and Cold Cobra. They still need to get those holes open. They still need to push through. Just Spotty contesting trophy, but he decides to fall back now. The Molly swoop was going up. Still trying the defender's mislocation, but the swing comes in. Cold Cobra now to 2 versus 2. They still need to get in a plant. There's still a minute left though, so it is very possible. Trapple's on the flank. The air jab is there to stop him, and there he goes off. So now they know that he is on the flank, and Spike's going to be there, but he can't contest it too heavily.
Attackers are activating
At that
diffuser.
plant. He does get down. Cold Cobra managed to get down. It's 2
Attackers
versus
need to
2.
protect the
They need
diffuser.
7 seconds to
Position
defuse.
compromised.
Trapple's still on the flank, just trying to find one of those picks to open a leeway so they can get a pick, and there we go! Trapples takes him out. All on Cold Cobra now in post-plant situation. He's just gonna hold in attic and wait for them. He has 2 players to find. He's going down, and there we go, the swing comes in. A very nice play. It's good, he took him out. Trapples went for the
Defenders have
defuse.
disabled the bomb diffuser. Bomb defusing attempt failed. Defenders win.
It seems like Enigma are just doing much better than they were in their first map. This is their map, so obviously I'd expect that, but I can see why they chose this map. Of course, the defenses haven't really been the best, but when certain players shine and get the frags they need, especially Phil, he got a collateral that round, I'm pretty sure. So, is he on like 17, 18 kills now? Something insane. He's doing something. Yeah, he's on 17 kills and he's been playing support all game. If you ask me, that's insane. Like, we've played 10 rounds and he's got 17 kills. That's almost 2 kills a round.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
It's just how much better he plays on this map than he does on Clubhouse. I think he was bottom fragging on Clubhouse as well.
Bomb located by attackers.
Okay, so now they're deciding to go to kitchen and dining. Of course, that was different to what ProZ decided to do on their defense, because they were kitchen and meeting. So I want to see how Enigma managed to defend this side. Now, as you saw,
10
they
seconds
put
remaining.
2 ADSs near the hallway near
5
the
seconds
tower.
remaining.
So maybe they're anticipating from there. It doesn't
Attackers
seem
are
like they
moving
impact
to defuse the
impact
bomb.
checking showers, however, because both of those showers walls get reinforced. Now, the issue that ProZium have is they haven't got that thermite, which means if they want to get small tower open, they're going to actually have to destroy the bandits, which isn't difficult, but with thermite, you could just bypass all that by placing it on the roof. Okay. So, we are 30 seconds in. The attackers still starting to join themselves in. Whoa. Mr. Bikers, I think he's getting pulled up there. And here we have Jeff doing what he does best, going for the push. Pushing in with his teammates' drones, trying to find those early picks. He's gonna go for the swing. I don't know if Gertie got droned out, and if he didn't, then Jeff is certainly getting taken out here. He almost gets the pick. No kills found just yet. Gertie gets pointed out by that drone. Now Jeff knows where he is. Possibly go for the kill. Great charge getting placed on that single wall, which gives them another angle. Jeff finds the pick onto Gertie. It's all on Mr. Bikers to hold the top floor. As I don't think the hatch is open, so I don't think he has a way to retreat. So he's going to be stuck in there. Yeah, the hatch is reinforced, and well, he meets his maker as Jeff once again finds another pick. Top floor control established, and I think the main error there is, of course, they had the hatch reinforced, which means that they had no way to retreat. The defenders who were up there were stuck there. Now Now the hatch is getting opened by the attackers. Of course, angles can be held against them, but
Knock, knock.
no angles actually being held just yet. We have Spotty playing and dining, just trying to find a way of pushing the site, but of course there is no one there. He does almost get taken out by Jeff, of course playing on that hatch.
Activating sonar.
Still in the game, there's still a minute left. And every single attacker is alive. Prozium in the huge advantage here. Grapple checking, see if anyone pushes more tower, but of course that's not the case. None of them decided to push that way. So at the minute, if Frapples is only rotate without destroying that castle barricade, he's going into the security hallway. And pushing down the hole. Or going back into dive. He has done. So there we go, Jeff with his third on the round, finds one, and Cold Cobra takes out Noctec Phil, and it's all on Spotty with 20 HP, and Cold Cobra finds another pick and a forward round. Coming for Prozium. One round away from closing out the series. All they need is one more round. They close out the series, continue up the upper bracket, and knock Cypher Enigma down. Potentially the last defense coming in Laundry and Supply. Of course, they did, if I'm correct, yeah, they managed to successfully defend this site. The main reason for that, of course, was Prozium's push. Like, I think they mainly just decided to try rush in. They all got picked off one by one. And Cypher Enigma took it quite convincingly. Of course, no cage once again, so the hatches should be able to get opened relatively easily.
Attackers
And
need to locate and defuse as many
Prozium are
bombs
now
as they
bringing in
can.
Kali. Of course, that'll destroy those bandit charges and get those walls open. By what we've seen from Cypher Enigma, they don't like holding elbow. So Kali should have free reign, getting into blue, getting rid of those bandit charges, and then allowing a small Hibana to open up that wall,
Attackers have
giving them
discovered the
more
location
angles.
of a bomb.
Put off these rotations, put off the crossfires, and just hold them off so the plant may be able to go down.
10 seconds left.
Activated device.
5 seconds to insertion.
ATS up and running. Secure the wall.
Attackers
Here
are
we
heading
go.
out to defuse a bomb.
7-4 in favor of Prozium. All they need is one round, like I've said multiple times at this point, but it's so integral that Cypher Enigma pull this back if they want to stay in this upper bracket. However, Prozium doing what they've done every time they've pushed this side. They've taken control of Big Tower as fast as possible with all the drones making Spotty run down those stairs. Yep, Kali charges coming in, destroying those bandit charges. The walls can now be opened with ease. All they need is one of the hard breaches to rotate round, and then that can happen. We have Spotty playing on pillar, but no more. Jeff just takes his head off. And they are starting to collapse on them. All the defenders are now stuck inside, it seems to be. Nowhere to go. All the attackers honing in on their location. The hatch is open now. The Jeff is pushing inside. No one could test him just yet. And there we go, he finds the pick on Gurney as well. That's the second of the round. 5 versus 3, everything's on the line. Cypher Enigma here. We have Frapples going for the quick peek, but he's getting shot from multiple angles now. You have to play his lessons carefully. We also have Noctec Phil playing close. But Mr. Bikers finds a pick onto Jeff. But the refrag comes in, Cold Cobra takes down Mr.
Attackers are
Bikers.
activating the
2
bomb
versus
diffuser.
4. Plant is down. Everything is on the line to stay in the
Defenders
double
have located
bracket.
the diffuser.
But Frapples is injured, it's all on Noctec Phil, the star player of this game. He has to find 4 picks and defuse, and it's not happening. Prozium win out the series, 8-4 on map 2. They stay in the upper bracket. Cypher Enigma get dropped into the lower one. Of course, as much as I'd love to give it to Noctec Phil, MVP, but they didn't win the game, I can't. Well, that was a nice game. And now we just wait.
In a million places, million skies. They say there ain't a good without goodbye. Oh, you and me, we sometimes seem like day and night. But you should know that I'll keep you right by my side till the day I die. Till the day I die. Keep you right by my side.
So, I just have to say congratulations for a start.
Thank you.
And I know Clubhouse is your map choice, but oh my god. Your entire team works so well. I have to point out especially on one of the rounds, you used a Capitale bolt to move to move the player out of the position on rafters, and then you had the sledge waiting to take him out. Like, you just seem like your team just works so well together. You have such chemistry, and I'm saying that's why you got that win 100%. Of course, especially in that first game, you had Jeff, just
Yeah.
doing Jeff things.
Yeah, pretty much. Rat place.
He just pushed in with the drones, took out anyone in his sight. Like,
I mean, that's why he's the entry.
yeah, I can tell. And then
But yeah, go on.
in that second game as well, it seemed like everyone was doing something. Of course, Jeff wasn't doing the best at the start, but towards the end of the game, he started doing really well.
He's kind of forced to play a bit more supportive role on the Oregon, so that's kind of the trade-off that we take.
Yeah. Also, your strategies on Oregon as well, like very unique, but they worked more times than they didn't.
I mean, we tried our best.
You've tried your best. You won, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Trying your best doesn't matter when you got the win. Also, like, what was going through your head, like after you won that first map and then you got into Oregon? Were you a bit nervous because of course it is their map, or were you a bit more calm?
I mean, we're of course calm winning the first map, and the thing is, we didn't want to play Clubhouse.
Oh,
It
you
was a
wouldn't-
misclick.
Wow,
It was a misclick
really?
by our manager.
Wow.
We didn't even want to play Clubhouse.
What did
It
you
is-
want?
We wanted to play Team Park. Funny enough.
No, no! I would have loved to have theme park. I'm so bored of Clubhouse.
We wanted to play Team Park, but our manager kind of misclicked.
Aw.
But
Well,
it is what it is. We still won.
yeah, it clearly shows that it appears that you can play almost every map. Then, if you wanted to
mean,
play theme park, you didn't want to play
It is
Clubhouse.
thanks to our IGL, if I'm being completely honest. Credit to him and Jeff for taking
Wait,
charge.
Jeff?
No. Jeff is not our IGL.
Oh, I was gonna
Jeff
say.
is our first entry. Bozak is our IGL.
Oh, I was
credit
gonna
to
say.
both of them. No,
Oh right,
that
okay.
man is not IGLing.
I was gonna say, yeah, entry fragger is an
No.
IGL. I was like,
I mean, I am the second entry and I'm the co-IGL, kind of.
ah,
So that's something. But yeah, it's thanks to our IGL and Jeff basically fucking shooting everybody.
so
But going into the second map, of course we were confident. We knew that we were gonna win. After a 8-1 win, we were pretty confident. We scrimmed a lot. We knew that we were prepared, so we did our best, and we won.
from what I've seen, especially on that first map, it didn't seem like Cypher and Enigma were ready. Like, I don't think the operators that the players were put on, they were very comfortable with. Of course, they had one of the players got Maverick, and it just seemed like he'd never played Maverick before. Whereas you guys, when you were on Maverick, the wall was open within like 10 seconds.
Yeah, our Maverick player, Cobra, is very
Yeah.
experienced on Maverick, so
Yeah, you just seem like the more experienced team, and well, it's nice to see you go further in the upper bracket as you proceed to the next round.
I mean, the plan is to win it all, so of course.
Well, isn't that everyone's plan? But yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Have you got anything you want to say to Cypher Enigma?
I mean, to Enigma, well played to them. They played well, especially on the second map. First map, they were kind of lost, but hey, it happens to the best of us. And well played to Phil. I think it was their top fragger who played his heart out.
Support player. He was a support player, and I think he went like 19 or 18 kills that game.
Something. The last time I checked, he was on 17, but congrats
Yeah.
to him. Well played to
Yeah.
him. Well played to the whole team. They sometimes pushed us way too hard. There was a lot of 1vx's, which
Yeah, it was.
couldn't happen. But
Yeah.
hey, we won the round. That's what matters for us.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping to see you here again.
So do I. I
Right.
believe I'll be here.
We'll see about that one when you in your next matchup after you face the QT gang. I think it is next. Yeah, they'll be your next opponent. Of course, you're facing them on the 7th. So you have a few days to prep. And yeah, hope to see you here again.
Hopefully. I believe we will. I believe you will see me.
Right.
You gotta be confident.
Yeah, you gotta be confident to win things like this. Right, yeah.
Well.
So congratulations, and
Thank you.
yeah.
Just a quick shout out to all my teammates, all their coaching staff, everybody who helped us basically with the win. And of course, shout out to our delivery driver Muhammad for being 30 minutes late.
Right, yeah. Oh. Well, yeah.
And also, shout out to everybody in general.
Oh, everyone.
Oh yeah. Everyone's spamming in general right now.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yeah. I mean, I've pulled it up on stream, but oh well, that's fine.
Yeah, well, have fun. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Well, thank
Celebrate
you.
this one. Celebrate this first victory, but of course you have a lot of more games to come.
I'm sure there'll be a lot more.
And of course, as you progress, your opponent should be getting harder. So, yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, goodbye.
Yep. Good night.
Sometimes I try to put myself out there. Sometimes I try to make it look like I'm comfortable in the skin I wear. But these words cut deeper than a knife, and I gotta act like I don't care. But if it didn't happen, then I guess I wouldn't be here. I guess I wouldn't be here. Oh no, stop with all the bullshit. I'm done with all the fake love, so you should really just quit. Cause I saw the text on your phone, and it's hard to say. It's hard to say, so I guess I'll be on my way. But I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, no. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you. Silly me for thinking you're the one that I would never blame, the one that I would never change, the one that always stays the same. Now I'm in the corner thinking back on all these memories, like what I'd do if you had stayed, and all the lies that you betrayed. If time stood still and I could see you again, then I would keep you with me, yeah. Cause I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I